What happens when the son your dad favors starts calling out his misogynistic behavior? My dad always acted like anything about women or emotions was gross or annoying. Periods? Disgusting. Pregnancy? Drama? Crying? Overreacting? If a woman was in pain, his favorite line was always, "She'll survive." Women always do. He always wanted a son. So when my little brother Ethan was born, it was like he finally got what he wanted. He took Ethan fishing, played games with him, talked to him all the time. I mostly stayed in the background, but Ethan didn't grow up thinking like him. One night we were in the kitchen eating cereal late. I had a heating pad on because my cramps were really bad. Ethan looked at me and asked, "Does it really hurt that much?" I laughed a little and said, "Yeah, it feels like your body is trying to fight itself every month." He looked shocked. Every month? That's when my dad walked in. He heard us talking and instantly got annoyed. "Seriously, can you not talk about that disgusting stuff?" he said. Ethan frowned. "Why is it disgusting?" My dad said, "Because it's women's problems. Boys don't need to hear that." Ethan asked, "So when girls are in pain, we just ignore it?" My dad shrugged. "They deal with it. It's not that serious." Then Ethan said, very calm, "Maybe that's why nobody likes talking to you." My dad just stared at him, then walked away. Later that night, my mom told me something I never forgot. When she was pregnant with me, she woke up one night in a lot of pain. She begged my dad to take her to the hospital. He said she was overreacting and complained about being tired. At one point, she was so weak she slid down to the floor, and he said, "If you're going to faint, don't make a scene." Then she fainted. That's when he finally called for help. We both survived, but she said something changed in her after that night. She realized she couldn't depend on him when things got serious. Then she told me something else. He never knew his mother. His mom died when he was born. He was raised by his dad, who believed boys shouldn't cry or show feelings. My mom said, "That explains him, but it doesn't excuse him." A few days later, my dad cut his hand in the garage. It was a tiny cut, but he came into the kitchen acting like it was a big deal. Before my mom could help, Ethan said, "It's just a small cut. Men deal with this every day. Don't be dramatic." My mom turned away so she wouldn't laugh. But things have been harder lately. My mom has been getting bad migraines, real ones. She cries from the pain sometimes and has to lie down in a dark room. My dad barely reacts. Sometimes he sees her like that and just says, "Again?" or "Can you be quiet?" before leaving the room.